Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I'm back. So I'm here. I have my book that just fell. Let me go grab my book real quick. 1 second, you guys. I hope that you guys are well. It is Sunday. It's the beginning of the new week. What do you guys have planned? Do you have any? Well, I know work is coming up, right, you guys? So I know you guys are probably chilling out, hanging out on a Sunday. I know myself later, I'm planning on working out, I'm actually going to go to get a facial. I haven't gotten a facial in years, actually. So, well, the last time I got a facial was when I was at Massage Envy. So that's been a while. That was like in 2015. But anyway, welcome to the channel, you guys. I have a really good topic today. I want to talk about codependency and codependency tendencies, the difference between the two, and how to know if that's you or if maybe you just may have had tendencies of being codependent, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're a codependent. Now, I wanted to talk about this is because a lot of us, when we deal with the narcissist, we may be codependent. Not in the beginning. You guys know that the narcissist will make you codependent on them. I know that's what happened for me. Now, my name is Joy, and I help people overcome narcissistic abuse. I have been dealing with narcissists since 2010. Now, I had a aunt that was a narcissist that I lived with for 5 years, right? And I dated a guy that was a narcissist. The same time while living with my aunt, that was a narc. So if you guys can only imagine the torture that I was going through during the time. And I know sometimes when I tell you guys this experience, I laugh about it. Now I can laugh, but like if you guys watch my videos that I did about 3 years ago, I was like in pain. That's like literally like when I was still going through it. But now I'm older, a lot wiser. So I could talk about it and I laugh because it's just like, I can't believe that they did that to me, you know? So yeah. But for some, it's still painful to even, talk about. But anyway. So codependency versus codependency tendencies. Now, for those of you that don't know what codependency is, it's basically when you feel like you can't live without a person, like you need to have someone in your life to feel whole and complete, where your whole self-esteem and your self-identity is really dependent on the approval of others, pretty much. And you're also like a people pleaser. You like live for other people's opinions, and it's like you can't make decisions on your own. You need other people, like you need to hear what they have to say first. And you're not independent as a person. You're not self-reliant. You're not able to make important life-changing decisions on your own. You know what I mean? You need to have someone else. Now, also, codependencies is if you are in a dynamic with a narcissist, and it's you or the narc. 9 times out of 10 it's the narc. They are actually controlling you, or they're enabling your behavior, meaning you may, and not saying for all, but just for some, may be immature, or you may be irresponsible, or some of us may have addictions, or poor mental health, or those things. And it's like one person is enabling that kind of behavior, and it's toxic, it's unhealthy, and it's negative. And for some reason, either you or the narc, someone is not able to break that cycle. It's just a continuation of that type of behavior, and that is a codependency, right? Now, a person that may have codependency tendencies is just a person may have gotten caught up with the narcissist. And then they realize, they're like, okay, so this is not really who I am. I'm not really supposed to be like codependent on this person for money or for their approval or for their opinions. And, also, codependency tendency is, we were all codependent on our parents, like growing up. That's not a big thing. It's like it happens. But as you grow older, you learn to be independent. self-reliant and not really dependent on family or friends or whatever. And it doesn't mean that it's bad. From time to time, you may have instances where you may need some help. It's nothing wrong with asking for help, but as long as you know the necessary skills of what it needs to be able to take care of yourself. Like some people that are codependent feel like they can't take care of themselves, or the narc may say that to you. They may say things like, oh, I need you. Don't leave me. I can't do this without you. Like, they may say things like that, Now, again, as far as codependency tendencies, now you may, again, have what I just explained. You may demonstrate those things from time to time, Let's say you get out of a breakup and you may be like, oh, well, I need to be with someone. Or you guys know that saying where they say in order to get over someone is to get under someone. To me, I honestly think that's codependent. It's just like, you got to heal. You know what I mean? You can't go from one person to the next and feel like, okay, that is going to make me happy. It's going to make me get over the breakup. It's going to make me feel better. No, you know what I mean? So recognizing that, but again, yeah, the codependency tendencies is you may have those type of symptoms, or you may demonstrate those characteristics, like, again, feeling like you can't be alone, or feeling like you can't live without a person, or feeling like, you need other people's approval. We go through that in life, so that it may be a tendency that you experience, but it's not saying that you're codependent. Now, when you're codependent, that means that's your lifestyle. That's your way of being. That's how you show up in relationships. That's just who you are. That's your personality trait. That's the difference between the two, right? So I hope that was helpful. Now, I know me personally, now with the narcissist, it was crazy. It's like him and my aunt, they were both narcs. They literally made me codependent on them. But luckily I was able to break free, because I'm not going to lie. In that moment, yes, I was codependent, but I broke out of that and I was working on my codependency tendencies. And now I am able to be self-reliant and taking care of myself, without anyone's approval or without anyone's acceptance or with anyone worrying about if someone else cares about what I did or the decisions that I make. Like, I make decisions for myself, and people that are codependent have difficulties doing that, because they're so reliant on other people's approval. They don't want to make other people upset. They want to just be liked and loved, but sometimes it's for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? But as I said, again, the narcissist definitely will make you that way. Now, my case, the narc, it is, now that I look back, it's so crazy, you guys. Like, I remember when I first met him, and again, I seen him as a mentor. So, usually, like, if you see someone as a mentor, yeah, you're going to be reliant on that person. You're going to, like, listen to everything that they say. You're going to believe that what they're saying is true. You're also going to believe that they have your best interest at heart. So that's where the narc got me. And so he literally turned me codependent on him, where I called him to check in to see if it was okay to do things. I was asking him about his opinions and if it was the right decision to make, and if I should do it, what does he think? And I would ask him for all sorts of advice, and it literally turned me codependent on him, and even with my aunt, I remember living with her, she was paying my phone bill, which was great. There's nothing wrong with that, just really taking care of me as she was my caregiver at the time. I was 17, coming from Delaware, but as I started to want to kind of venture out, move on, and, go to college and get a roommates and stuff, she was just like, oh, are you sure you want to do this? You're going to have to pay your rent. And are you sure, like, you're going to be okay with that? And I was like, yeah, like, I'll be fine. She's just trying to instill like fear and worry and doubt into me. So a lot of narcissists, they definitely do that. But what's crazy is once I did end up moving out, and I got my own place, and I remember she came over to visit. She was like, you're in this small little apartment and you're paying this amount of money for this place? Really? And I was like, yes. And so what? I mean, it's California, it's expensive, and like, it was just crazy, and you guys, please feel free to let me know like what your experiences was dealing with codependencies with your narc. I love to hear it. So yeah. it was just like, yeah, they make you codependent, and it's not our natural way of being. You know, that's not who we are. We're usually people, like humans. We are self-sufficient. Like we're supposed to feel confident in our decision making. We're supposed to be strong and independent, and being in relationships where it's all about equal give and take. But again, with the narc, they take and we give, unfortunately. But anyway, I hope that this video was helpful. If you guys would like to learn more about this topic, I do have some videos below that talk about tips on how to get over codependencies. I'm going to link that below. Also, if you guys want to learn more about how you can work with me and how you can overcome narcissistic abuse, I will link that below as well. Make sure that you guys give this video a like, and I will see you guys in the next video, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye, guys.